One day, God tested Abraham's faith. He told him to take his only son Isaac to Mount Moriah and offer him as a burnt sacrifice. This was an incredibly difficult test, because Isaac was the beloved son God had promised him. But Abraham did not hesitate. He rose early, prepared the wood, and set out with his son. On the way, Isaac innocently asked, "Father, here is the fire and the wood, but where is the lamb for the offering?" Abraham gently replied, "My son, God himself will provide the lamb." When they arrived, Abraham built an altar, bound Isaac, and raised the knife. But at that very moment, the angel of the Lord called out, "Do not harm the boy." Then Abraham saw a ram caught by its horns in a thicket, and he offered it instead of his son. Because Abraham obeyed, God confirmed his promise that his descendants would be as countless as the stars in the sky and the sand on the seashore. Later, the Bible tells of the death of Sarah, Abraham's wife. She died at the age of 127. Abraham deeply mourned her, but he wisely purchased the cave of Machpelah from the Hittites as a family burial place. This showed that Abraham was not only a man of faith but also thoughtful, preparing carefully for the future. In chapter 24, when Abraham had grown old, he became concerned about Isaac's future. He called his most trusted servant and instructed him, "Do not take a wife for my son from the Canaanites, but go to my homeland, to my relatives, and find one there." The servant obeyed and set out. When he reached a well, he prayed, "Lord, let it be that the young woman who gives me a drink and also offers water for my camels will be the one you have chosen for Isaac." And amazingly, Rebekah appeared. She not only gave him water, but also drew water for all the camels. The servant knew this was God's guidance. After speaking with her family, they agreed to let her go, and Rebekah willingly left her home to marry Isaac. When Isaac met her, he loved her and was comforted after the loss of his mother. These 3 chapters show us that true faith always comes with obedience, that God is faithful to his promises, and that he always prepares the best for those who trust him. Thank you for listening to today's story. If you found it meaningful, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to follow along with the next Bible stories.